What is the real reason for the continued delay? Greetings, countrymen and women. The Tonse Pamosi Alliance statement on the Food Reserve Agency's delay in announcing the 2025-2026 maize floor price. The Tonse Pamosi Alliance is deeply concerned by the Food Reserve Agency's failure to announce the maize floor price for the 2025 marketing season in a timely manner. We believe this delay has created uncertainty and hardship for the Zambia's small-scale farmers, who are the backbone of our country's food security. The small-scale farmers contribute an estimated 93% of Zambia's food production. They deserve certainty, fairness, and respect. Instead, they have been left waiting while their livelihoods remain at risk. When Tonse Pamosi Alliance forms government, we will depoliticize boards of public institutions, particularly those responsible for national food security. Institutions such as the FRA must operate professionally, transparently, and they must operate independently in the interests of the nations rather than those of political interests. The questions that require answers right now from the Zambian people are as follows. The Zambian people deserve clear answers to the following questions. Farmers completed harvesting several weeks ago, and the rainy season ended months ago. What is the real reason for the continued delay in announcing the maize floor price? The Zambian people deserve to know. Last week, President Hakainde Hichilema publicly assured farmers that maize moisture levels were suitable for purchase and directed the FRA to commence maize buying, with payments to be made through banks and mobile money platforms. What has changed today since that announcement? Has the FRA board departed from the president's publicly stated position, or are there other challenges that the government has not disclosed to the Zambian public? Why was the FRA press briefing, originally scheduled for 10:30 hours yesterday, only held around 15 hours? Was the board adequately prepared, or were there consultations that delayed the announcements? The Zambian people deserve answers. These unanswered questions leave many Zambians wondering whether there is transparency and effective leadership in the management of the country's food security. On moisture content concerns, the justification that maize moisture content remains above the acceptable threshold raises important questions. We call upon the Plant Quarantine and Phytosanitary Services Department under the Ministry of Agriculture to publicly release the moisture content assessment reports. We also call upon the FRA Inspectorate and Marketing Department to publish the moisture assessment reports relied upon in making decisions regarding the commencement of the maize purchase. This is very critical. The release of these reports would enable farmers and the public to independently assess the basis upon which the decision has been made. We further appeal to public officers, and this is very critical to note, we further appeal to public officers to uphold professionalism and provide objective technical advice in accordance with their statutory responsibility. The concerns that have been raised by farmers as we traverse this country, during our engagements with farmers across Lusaka, Eastern Province, Muchinga Province, Northern Province, Luapula Province, and Luapula Province, we observed significant quantities of harvested maize awaiting purchase. Many farmers have expressed concerns that the continued delay is exposing them to exploitation by briefcase buyers who often purchase maize at prices well below its fair market value. Government should clearly explain the reason behind the delay in commencing maize purchase. We need institutional reforms, extremely critical. The current situation demonstrates why public institutions responsible for strategic national functions must remain independent and professionally managed. Tonse Pamoja Alliance believes appointments to boards and senior management positions in strategic institutions must be based on competence, integrity, and experience rather than political affiliation. The depoliticizing of public institutions will remain improved, and so as to ensure that we improve accountability, we strengthen food security, and restore public confidence. Tonse Pamoja Alliance stands firmly with Zambia's small-scale farmers. When entrusted with the responsibility of governing, our administration will announce the maize floor price during the first week of June, each marketing season. That is an undertaking that President Brian Mundubile made. We shall ensure FRA begins purchasing maize without unnecessary delays. We shall guarantee transparent and predictable market arrangements. We shall promote timely payments to farmers. We shall protect farmers from exploitation by opportunistic buyers. We shall depoliticize boards and managements of key public institutions responsible for food security. Our demands right this moment are, accordingly, Tonse Pamoja Alliance demands: number one, the immediate release of the official moisture content report prepared by the Plant Quarantine and Phytosanitary Services Department under the Ministry of Agriculture. This must be released immediately. The publication of the moisture assessment report relied upon by the Food Reserve Agency, Inspectorate and Marketing Department. We demand that to be released immediately. A comprehensive public explanation from the government of the Republic of Zambia and the FRA on the reasons for the delay of the announcement of the maize floor price and the commencement of the maize purchase. The Zambian farmer deserves honesty, fairness, and certainty. Tonse Pamoja Alliance remains committed to protecting the interest of farmers and ensuring that Zambia's food security is never compromised by poor governance or lack of transparency. Issued today by the Tonse Pamoja Alliance Secretariat. My name is Celestine Mukandila. Thank you.